Hey there folks, this is Grandia, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Grandia 2. This is episode 15. In the last episode, we made it to St. Heim, the Papal State. Finally, after like 10 hours of gameplay, and the most long-winded way of getting you, and we're going to try and get rid of Elena's curse, so let's see what happens. I think we were told to come and spend the night here one week to kick things off. I think she said she didn't want to go straight on over today, so let's spend the night. I wish to thank you all for everything you have done for me. Oh, yeah, it's my job. Hey, you did your fair share too. It's been quite a pleasure, and quite an adventure as well. Much remains to be done with all. The wise man still tends to the fire, though it burns brightly. Thank you so much. I just do not know how to thank you enough, my friends. Oh, it's my job, don't mention it. Exactly, I knew he'd say that. You know, when I was younger, I used to think Ryudo had sweet corn above his ear. Check the avatar next. Instead of that helmet-y thing or whatever he's got on, it looked like sweet corn. Miss Elena, come to the cathedral right now. His Holiness Zera is overjoyed by the news of your arrival. Yeah, you're not waiting until tomorrow. I'm in the middle of dinner. I'm not ready yet. Can this not wait? We shall bring you things later. His Holiness Zera is looking forward to having dinner with you. Please do not make him wait. Another dinner? It reminds me of Vicar Dibley, where is that Christmas episode. She just goes around everyone's houses because she can't say no, and she just eats everywhere. Yeah, what? Don't spoil the moment, kid. By now, you know what to do. Good luck. Yeah, go. Go, bitch, go. Miss Elena, please take care. Your kindness is indeed a rare treasure, Elena. I still don't know if it's Elena or Elena. I know it's been voice acted, but I can't remember. Thank you all for everything you have done. I'll not forget you. And we never saw her again. The slamming of the door sort of finalised that, didn't it? Miss Elena, she's gone. She is. And now we turn to other matters. Our job here is finished. Yeah, what's our money? Yeah, the job's done. But I'm feeling a little sad about the whole thing. Go figure. Or were we paid at the start? Or was we paid a little bit at the start, and now we need more? Now that we're done. Ooh. I can see it. The day of darkness is near. Valmar's moon, too. Its vile shadow is growing ever stronger. Valmar is certainly attempting to revive. You must understand this. Well, we know. Listen, Elena. Your mission is important. Not just for you, but for the world. The darkness must be sealed in, or resealed in. Doing this will require all your effort, the power of Lord Granas, and the divine sword, the Grana Saber. You must find it no matter what. Fail, and the world is doomed. Doomed. I understand. You must succeed in order to remove the darkness within you as well. You must prevail. I understand. I will not let you down. Okay. What mission has he given her? Never been one for... Oh, right, the resealing. Never been one for goodbyes or hellos. Can't help but feel a bit sad when someone like her leaves. Yeah. Were Miss Elena with us, we would be able to see the inside of the cathedral. That's all he cares about. I presume it interests you. Yeah. Yes, Miss Elena often spoke of the confrontation between light and darkness, but I don't quite understand. At all. Not quite at all. Light, darkness, Granas, Valmar, can't tell them apart. As well, I am not versed in matters of religion, so we might just find out something there. Okay, are we going there? Mr. Ryudo, I presume? What is this? I'm busy. Didn't your church drill some manners into you? Or did it just drill through your head? I apologise for my rudeness, Ryudo. Is he going to apologise as well? The Pope has called for you. Please come to the cathedral right away. Look, I realise word of my amazing singing voice is spread everywhere, but I'm not interested. His Holiness Zera has a special request. Please bring your companions also. I beg my leave. Oh. Interesting. The Pope has a special request? Sounds like the first line of a really bad joke. What kind of person is His Holiness Zera? I understand he is said to be the sage who will save the world. Which isn't nearly as impressive as the sage who will save his breath. This better be quick. Okay, so now we can go out and have a little look around the town, I guess. Bye, innkeeper. You just heard everything we were saying, I suppose. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, look what's happened again. It's a new recording session, you know what that means. But yeah, this is a big moment in the game when you finally make it here, because you've been trying for so long. Oh, we already spoke to him, didn't we? He's the alcoholic whose wife left him. What's the matter? You resting? Or do you feel sick or something? I've got to watch the squeak bars to make sure they don't escape from their pasture. Squeak bars? Like mouse sheep? Did you guys already go to the squeak bar pasture? No? Well, just go have a look. It's got the best view around, very refreshing. And there are lots of cute squeak bars lying around. Where's this pasture anyway? Just go straight down the road behind the inn. Can't miss it. It's a great spot. You should really go see it. Straight down the road behind the inn. Behind the inn? Okay. Let's go and have a quick look. Is there a squeak bar thing? No. I mean, we might as well have a look. It's more important than going to the cathedral anyway. They are sheep mice! Aren't these things just disgustingly cute? Wow, that's bloody odd. Oh, midget ones! What are they called? Squeak barlets? Squeak bar... The mountains look so gorgeous each morning. No other mountains can compare with the St. Hyme Range's majestic, godly beauty. One day, I want to visit the sacred mountain and the entire range around this country. Lately, the weather has prevented people from climbing those peaks, but for us birds, it's a quick flight. This is lightning, and I bet a lot of birds get a bit shocked. Okay, they're just stables, are they? We go in the back? No? Funny how they have 2 doors. But... okay. Is there actually anything around here? Or is it just looking at sheep mice? It's nice enough, like, but I would have preferred if there was like a treasure somewhere. But this game doesn't seem to do that, does it? It doesn't seem to have treasures like that. That big squeak bar over there, he's a real stubborn one. When you try to get him to go outside, he never wants to go. It's a lot of work taking care of him. I know just how you feel. I've had to take care of one particularly stubborn animal. Songstress. You shit. It's a good strong wind blowing down from the St. Hyme Mountains today. The windmills are going full speed. Well, seems your step has become lighter and faster, just like the sacred wind. Just some good news? What the blazes are you talking about? What's wrong with being a little cheerful? Even if I am about to go see some nosy lady. Judo? No one said anything about where we were headed. Yeah, we wasn't going to see you. We were just going to have a look inside, weren't we? They look nice, those windmills, but... doesn't seem to be much going on around here. Let's go. I'm going to change the compass now as well. In General Store East. Grandia Cathedral is where we need to go. Hello. I know what we'll have for our family breakfast. Some homemade bread coated with lots of squeak bar butter. Our family can hardly start a day without eating some of it. I better start making it. Your whole family gathers for breakfast? Oh, quite envious of you. Too bad Elena's not with us. We need to get to the cathedral now. I wonder what happened to Elena. I'm sort of jealous of people who have that as well. Like a family who sits around for breakfast. We have it once a week, like on Sundays when we have a Sunday dinner, a cooked dinner. And that's about it really. We do it once a week. Otherwise we all sit in different rooms most of the time. If we're home. I better keep this nice guy act up so no one yells at me. We have to get to the cathedral. The people at this here bakery, they're good workers. Heck of a lot different from guys like me who come here to beg. If that's how you truly feel, what prevents you from bettering your position in life? Klutzy old me ain't got nothing but bad memories of work. Why, I could never be like the folks here. Okay. Now you've got such happy faces today. Yeah, we're getting rid of Elena. That's sure to make Lord Granus glad too. Just look at the smile on you, young man. Now you look as happy as a puppy dog. It's written all over your face. You'd think you'd be sad, like in Final Fantasy 9 when... Maybe spoiler alert, skip for the next 10 seconds I suppose. When Garnet is leaving and Zidane's all depressed and goes to the pub. And I guess he drinks, but the game doesn't actually mention that, I don't think. No, it doesn't show booze in the game, I don't think. Anyway, bakery done. Lord Granus will always protect the country. That's why the Day of Darkness will not be scary for us. What happens if Lord Granus is not paying attention? Or if he's asleep? What then? Will you be afraid? What? You mean Lord Granus sleeps too? I don't know what I do. I guess he sleeps, I don't know. Although I lost my dear husband, I have a wonderful child that we raised, and for that I thank Lord Granus. Everything should be as Lord Granus wishes. May he preserve our wealth. I beseech thee, Lord Granus, seek divine aid for everything. If it were only that easy. Yeah, pray for a bit of money, and out it pops. Excuse me, do you know what the Day of Darkness is? What a question to ask me. Look, I'm no priest, but I think it's when Valmar wreaks havoc on the world. Oh, so that's it, eh? She should know, she lives here. She's surrounded by religious people. The day of darkness sure sounds awful. Yeah, but you are in the Holy Land. You have nothing to worry about as Granus watches over you. I mean, I assume she lives here. Unless she's a visitor, but she's got village clothes on, so I'm a bit... That lad really fires up my maternal instincts. Must be his puppy dog eyes. Say, want to spend the day with me? Well, we must hurry off to the cathedral. Ryudo, we should get going now. Hey, you don't want to go with me? Shoot, there must be an exciting guy hanging around here somewhere. Alright. Maybe him. He must have been lonely being up there all by himself. Guess that Granus of yours could whip up some friends in an instant. Excuse me? That'd be weird if he could just make friends with a spell or something. Well, no, he's powerful. Anyway. The sermons of the wonderful Pope Zira. I know that if my husband hears them, he'll abandon his desires and reform himself. I'm not too into religion, but I have to see for myself just how wonderful this Pope Zira guy is. Yes, and you can visit Elena as well. Yeah, right. There's nothing to do with that. As a future trade king, there are several things I'm concerned about. What might those be? The economy? Market trends, perhaps? No, I'm not dressed right. I need to wear something more deluxe. Oh. Okay. Hello, you. Every day, my dad just talks about trade. Mom just talks about Pope Zira. They're both slackers. Kid after my own heart. Though I guess I'm a deadbeat too, since I've got nothing to do except go meet Pope Zira. Hey, if you really do not wish to go, you should speak up, Ryodo. Just because you want to impress Elena, you... Huh? What are you talking about, Rowan? Yeah, that's the real reason. God. Own up to it. Okay, that's a house down. They got second floors and everything. Shows how rich a religious area like this is. Got stairs. Oh, well, you wouldn't. Please don't worry if you don't understand what my husband's saying. I'm his wife and I don't understand much either. I've met people like that. They just sort of slur their words all the time and you just don't understand them. And then they look at you expectantly as if you're meant to answer them. And you're just not going to. The stones used in our buildings were all quarried from a sacred St. Haim Mountains. I can understand them. Can you feel them? The vibrations from each of the stones that form this building? The breath of Lord Granus? Oh, it's more about what the words he's saying. He's talking bollocks. Right. That's an interesting theory. I would like to think it through. Please excuse Mr. Marek. He's somewhat of an intellectual. When we first met him, he didn't seem very intellectual. That was funny. As soon as we came in, they went under there, didn't they? Pet sheep mice. Right. Where are we going? This way. Oh, what's this? Library. Alright. There's some really important looking buildings in this place, isn't there? Welcome to the library. I'll briefly explain the rules for using this facility. Basically, you are free to read any of the books in this building. However, no books can be checked out. Why? I didn't... Oh. Here you may read the Holy Light and the Light of Lord Granus. Each is divided into several volumes, so if you wish to read them in order, start from the left side of the shelf. I mean, I don't want to, but I guess I will, so that you can see it. Oh, I'm just so busy now. When there are this many books to keep track of, it's a huge job. Actually organising all the books here? Wow, that's a massive undertaking. Well, I like books and I'm so good at it. You folks are welcome to read these books. Just be sure to put them back afterward, okay? Okay. Holy Light Book 1. Are you ready, folks? Get the popcorn. Know that long ago, all lived in the light. All knew the love of Granus. The earth was bountiful and the people's hearts were glad. And so did Valmar find the world. The taint of darkness spread across the land, and the heart of man was despoiled of his innocence. Light and darkness moved to battle by fate ordained. Men too prepared for war, their numbers divided between light and darkness. And so began the battle of good and evil, fought without ceasing upon the fields of eternity, day yielding not to night. The dead had long ceased to be counted, when at length Granus and Valmar fixed their eyes upon each other, better to make an end. What did Marek write this? Its formal title is The Holy Light. Quite an inflated title for a dumbed down version of the original scripture. This was meant to be read by us common folk, right? Yeah, that's right. Have you read it before? Why the hell would I do that? Anyway, heard it all before. Though not exactly in this form. Yeah, true. Especially travelling with Elena. Book 2. Darkness fell before the light. The earth was split asunder. Land sunk to sea, and sea vomited land as Valmar's spirit was sealed. A new moon was hung in the heavens. It is written that when the moon burns in remembrance, so misfortune will soon follow. Thus it portends judgments of the righteous, and is called Valmar's moon, for the shadow of the Dark One lies long and heavy. There's much to meditate on within these pages. I'll have to sleep on it, which shouldn't be a problem, given the reading material. You should at least be familiar with everything you find boring or difficult to read. Chances are they're all important. He speaks truly. You guys have been hanging out with Rowan too much. I'm not a religious person. Oh, shit. How'd the book fall from us reading a book? The darkness stirred even as the seals were set, anxious again to work upon the hearts of men, so strong is its hatred of light. And Granus set a part of his spirit aside, fashioning the sun to restore the ruined land. And then, wounded, the light slept. Does not the light of the sun shine even now? Does not the land await the return of its true god? May the light come quickly. Does not Ryodo tire of this? Does not he want to put his fist through this book? May his suffering end quickly. Which part of it bothers you? The part that says, "Whoopee for Granus, let's run about happily, trailing brightly coloured ribbons from our hands." I guess that cannot be helped. It is that kind of book, but it is sort of one-sided. So why don't we listen to the other side? I'm interested in what the followers of darkness have to say. Have to be fair. Rowan does not agree. Can we not read this one? Ah, there we go. The Light of Lord Granus, Chapter 1. Once upon a time, people were in trouble. There was nothing in the world, and the people kept fighting all the time. One day, a huge light appeared in the sky and began to shine on the earth. The light blessed the earth and told the people to stop fighting. The light was Lord Granus. The people listened to Lord Granus and stopped fighting. Then the world became beautiful. Ah, good. Trees grew everywhere, birds sang sweetly, and fish played in the blue seas. Seeds rode the winds, and flowers bloomed all over. See, didn't need an Aslan or anything. The land became a true paradise. The people all praised Lord Granus and lived happily. This is painful. How many young minds have been totally warped by this bogus story? You have to admit, this is quite a major work. I've never heard it. Which explains why your eyes aren't glazed over like everyone else's. What stories do they tell kids? Where you're from, Marek? The sun also rises and the sun also sets. The rivers run to the sea and the sea is not full. The rain returns unto the heavens. Such is the manner in which our cycles begin. The legends are taught to the young, even as I was instructed while yet a youth. Trees grow... Okay, I'm back. I fell asleep reading this. Not really, I got interrupted. More trees grow, I get it. Right, yeah. The recycling of nature kind of thing. The Light of Lord Granus, Chapter 2. But one day, the sky suddenly grew cloudy, the daytime became as dark as night, and a heavy rain began to fall. A scary monster came to make traps to catch people who didn't take care of their hearts. These people became monsters. One after another, the monsters began to attack the people who were living happily. Lord Granus saw what the bad people were doing, and lifted a giant sword to protect the good people from the monsters. Some people had run away when they saw the monsters, but when they saw Lord Granus fighting, they came back to help. The battle lasted for a long time, and the people who had become monsters did not live through it. To keep any more people from dying, Lord Granus decided to fight the king of the monsters, whose name was Valmar. You people burden themselves with dread at a tender age. Your fear of demons and darkness must indeed be great. Oh no, I've never seen a demon. What are you saying? You misspeak. What are you talking about? Miss Millennia. Alright, but even if she is the wings of Valmar, which doesn't make much sense, she's not like the chumps in this story. Okay, but he's also seen other demons. In likes of the tongue, the eye of Valmar. With the morning light, the word abounds. A miracle is brought to pass. Pure water, as teardrop, peace, light, love, sounds. The fruit of the fields breathes ripeness. The wind of blessing blows across the world. All is filled with thanksgiving. Storm and stress and darkness at last turn to the light and joy of a warm day. O Lord, thank you for your wondrous works. Doesn't have much of a beat. Perhaps if Elena were to bring it to song. That would be better. She's a lovely singer. Anyway, library done. That'll do. Let's go. House number 3. When my husband served in this country, I wasn't particularly worried about him. But since he was sent to such a distant town, I worry and worry every day. It started right after we were separated. Not that I would know much about this, but doesn't absence make the heart grow fonder? I don't know. Never mind. Since my dad went far away, my mum's always saying stuff like, give thanks for every little thing, and be happy, you can smile. So just thank everyone. For everything. It's so simple. A positive state of mind can carry you through any trouble, any ordeal. I've actually met one or two people who are like, too much gratitude and too many sort of apologies are a bad thing. I don't know. I never saw that side of things. I've been to the Siram Kingdom on the other side of the Vowel Hills, but I like this quiet country better. Is that so? Well, Weirdo, must hurry off to the cathedral. What's wrong, Ron? What's the hurry all of a sudden? That was suspicious. You guys know who Celine is? Yeah, she's a bitch. And have you heard of the Hammer of the Granus? Celine's the Inquisitor who investigates heretics. I know her. We're about to go to the cathedral. We're half expecting to run into her. You guys are maybe gonna go meet Celine? I'm so envious. Oh, don't be. She's a right shit. She burns down villages. Celine's such a wonderful person, and at such a young age, she's a leader of the Cathedral Knights too. But I've caught a glimpse of something cold behind that lovely warm smile of hers. She's a beauty, but she makes me tremble. That alarmed me initially as well. Her beauty is that of a predator hunting her prey, not at all like Elena's beauty. That's true. When I look at both of them, it makes me even more confused about their religion. Why are they so different? True enough, why are they so different? Alright, that's her who doesn't know her own religion. Any we haven't met now? I'm talking to everyone. I hate it when Let's Players do it, but I'm doing it. Hello. What? You're working at this hour? You here to help me clean? I clean. I don't know if we could do this. We've never tried. A little while ago, however, there was someone who would have loved to help you out. Huh? Elena. I don't know. We've made it to the cathedral. I'm impressed. Quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architect twist and wind, almost palpably, through the sculpted stone. You know what? I'm not a religious person, like I said, but the buildings and architecture of churches and stuff, I love. Like, I went to Spain a couple of years ago last, and there was this massive church here. It was huge. Went inside there. It was so impressive. It was amazing. You can see where all the money goes with donations and stuff. Yeah, it's the main cathedral of the Grand Church. It sure is huge. I think you mean huge and pretentious. Go on in. Should we have a look around first? Oh, we can't. Invisible wall. Or we just can't lift our leg up the step. One of the two. Let's head in. Alright. Plenty of people. Celine, leader of the Cathedral Knights, sublime and beauteous person. She's also got nerves of steel and can coldly take the lives of others in order to fulfill her religious duty, right? No, you're wrong about her. Celine does everything in service to Lord Granus. She operates with such pure intentions that people tend to misunderstand her. Burning villages... Oh, I can't. Religion... I can't. Don't get me into it. Why is that? Only Lord Granus can battle darkness. He's the only being capable of destroying Valmar. If I have so much faith in Granus, then why do all of you fear the Day of Darkness so much? I'm not afraid, because I know that the Day of Darkness will not come as long as Lord Granus is with us. Sure. We can go up these steps. Save point. Nothing much going on in there, but we found the sort of inn of the cathedral. Here lies Granus Cathedral's famous library. Another library. I don't think we'll read these ones. I mean, I can't. It's pretty samey sort of stuff, innit? No, let's go. I know there'll be some people or somebody out there watching who's like, I want to know what they're saying, but there's just nothing different about it. I wonder if I did okay. I think I did well enough. Oh well, I guess I'll have to wait for the results. What are you so fidgety about? Just took my qualification exam for a high position. I'm worried about whether I'll be accepted. Priests have to take exams to get promoted. Go figure. For such a religious bunch, you sure have some hellacious rules. If I pass the exam, I'll become one of the high priests. Oh. Good luck. Ooh, this is interesting. Doesn't seem like there's anything we can do by you, but I like the design of that room. Alright, let's head on in. Mr. Vudo, please go inside. I'm sorry, but your companions must wait outside. Didn't you say my friends could come? He has important things to discuss with you, so... Oh, it's alright. I don't mind. I can wait. Can I at least wait somewhere interesting? Is this not interesting? A library is most interesting. Yeah, go over there. Mr. Vudo, can I talk to you really quick? There might be some interesting information in the library. I'll check it out. Yeah, you go read through it also. We don't have to. That's better. So may I lead you two to the library? Yeah, go on. You two this way, please. Okay. This way. Go on. We'll be waiting in the library. Okay, we know where it is. So safe point right outside. Meet up with you later. Let's go! Let's see what's so important. The service is still in progress. Please be quiet. This way. That skipped ahead automatically then.
Bring to this world light, peace, and harmony.
Your Holiness Zera, please calm our anxious hearts. What can we do to rid the world of the terrifying darkness?
You must bolster your soul. If you leave no chink in the armor of your soul, then the darkness will be forced to leave.
Please save us from Valmar.
You must not falter. We must all not give in to darkness. I cannot save you. You must save yourselves.
Your Holiness Zera, please lend me your ear.
Yes, what should we do?
What will happen to the world?
Quiet! We are here to bring peace to the world. How can one do so in a panic? Everyone, please, calm down.
Yet, Your Highness Zera, the recent rumors of the revival of Valmar are not going away. I have even heard reports that the rumors might be true. Right, High Priestess Celine? At this rate, the day of darkness seems unavoidable.
But we must not strike fear in the hearts of the people we are trying to save. Doing so would surely go against the will of Lord Granus. What do you say, Cardinal Oro?
Oh, when the day of darkness comes, the world will most definitely be destroyed. I don't know what we can do.
Celine, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the action the Cathedral Knights took was wrong. But you went too far. You must not frighten the people away from Lord Granus.
Yes, Your Holiness.
You must all remain on guard, so that darkness cannot take advantage of you. Please, everyone, back to your rooms.
Ah, Celine got told off for being a bitch. Mr. Edo, come, please come. Okay, so at least he seems like a nice guy. Nice speech. Please accept my apologies. I did not mean to make you wait. You know what? Any scene with... What's he doing? Oh. Any scene with singing in it, really, I love. Even if I can't understand the words, it just makes things so much more effective. Sorry if I haven't called upon you on such short notice, but my request is not an ordinary one. Please, it's the next room. Alright. Go on then. Where's Elena? Does she know already? Yeah, she already had her meeting with him. Haha, I love it. Let's go back here. Oh, we can't. Just a random door. Just more corridors and doors than necessary. It's weird. I thank you for what you have done on Elena's behalf, but now I have a special request to make. Before we get to that, tell me, what about Elena? Will she be alright? You ask as if the presence of Valmar can be driven from her. Sadly, I must tell you that is beyond my power. However, if the Sword of Granus can be recovered, there may yet be hope for us all. This is why I have asked you here. Keep talking. I want you to find the Divine Sword, the Granus Saber. The sword which slew the Dark One must be returned to us if the light is to be restored to the world. You still haven't made an actual request, but I get the idea. Yes. Elena has told me much. Enough for me to know that you're the only one capable of contending with the darkness. Naturally, this request must appear absurd to you. However, as your reward, we shall give you whatsoever you request. Money! Suddenly this conversation has become more interesting. See what I mean? I used to think it was sweet corn, but now it looks more like cheese in his hair. However, when you depart, I wish for Elena to accompany you. Why bring her along? Sure you don't want to cast a few wards against Valmar instead? Unfortunately, we can do nothing more for Elena now. We would be unable to protect her from Valmar, even if she were to remain here. She would be safer with you, Mr. Ryudo. You're right, your request is absurd. The beasts of Valmar struggle for dominance, each attempting to devour the others in order that the darkness will be restored. According to prophecy, once the pieces unite, the day of darkness will come upon us, and all mankind will be destroyed. So by us helping with curses and having millennia devour other pieces, we're getting towards, the day of darkness. So what do? Sharpen a pointy stick? Lord Granus is yet to recover from battle. Thus, our world heads towards darkness, lacking the guiding hand of light. Were we to possess the Granus Saber, we would at least be able to bring back some of the light to Lord Granus. Then can Elena be saved, and our world protected from the advent of the day of darkness. Any idea where this sword might be? Unfortunately, our holy book says only that it rests with the Legion of Darkness. I'm sorry, that's not vague enough for me. Can you be a little less specific? I need some time to think it over. I'll wait until tomorrow for your answer. I prepared rooms for you, so please stay here tonight. But I see that I have tired you. Rest and return tomorrow, but please consider my offer. I hope you will accept it. He's bound to us. Someone of such high sort of authority and everything. I wonder who that's meant to be. No. Anything back here? No. You alright? Something happened? Oh, don't worry about me. I just want you to think long and hard about Pub Zera's request. Okay. She feels like such an NPC right now. I don't like it. Elena, what's with you? Ryudo, do as he asks, please. Not for me, but for everyone. The world. Well, I'm sure we will. The game's not going to end at 10 hours in, like. What could His Holiness be thinking of at this rate? Cardinal Oro. Ryudo, I believe was your name. Just what did His Holiness Zera tell you? Huh? He asked me to find some divine sword. I see. I question His Holiness' selection of his emissaries. A task this great surely requires someone with more experience. Well, only killing monsters and stuff. Careful with your words, aren't you, old man? I'd be as careful with my judgment were you. Experience I have. Patience I don't. Experience I have. Insolence! Listen well, stripling. It's best you abandon your search, for it is not for a churlish whelp to find the Granus Saber. Tell you what I'll do. I can ignore you, then I'm gonna leave. You just stay there. Stay. Goodbye. Ashes, what could His Holiness Zera be thinking? That fool boy's insouciance? I've never seen that word before. Will be our ruin within the day of darkness comes. Or when it comes. Whatever shall we do? Who are you to question your higher-ups? Sort off. Get out. Right, should we go to the library? I get the impression that's where we need to go. Oh, okay, I thought I was going to have to talk to him. But yeah, we're going to save now, and we'll carry on next time, because God knows it's been quite a lot of talking this episode, so this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit. When we head into the library and I think we're going to be able to wrap up this town. I assume we will. See you in a bit, folks.